Okay, so I should.
So, are we live?
Yeah, you should be getting the notification soon enough, Jay. Oh, wait.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what, this is a little bit of my instance. This is actually the second attempt I had at doing this today.
I'm sorry, second? Are
Yeah,
you
this is the
telling
second
me
nuzlocke.
the
No, I didn't
only.
lose. I didn't lose. I didn't lose. What happened was I did a take, right? And about part
Okay.
way where I went to check the audio and make sure everything was good. You
Hmm.
can't hear me because the game was drowning me out, and I wasn't able to fix the audio, so I trashed it.
Mm,
Let me tell
not
you about that one. The very first hit of that, very first hit that I ever took from that first mandatory rival battle was a crit.
a crit.
A crit.
And you're
It
talking
was a
about
crit.
you're
My
talking about good
Bulbasaur
old
got
Gary.
crit by.
You're talking about the good old Gary Blue Green rival battle, right?
Yeah, like before you even get out of the lab. Crit.
Alpha
Needless to
persona.
say, I found out what happens when you lose that for the first time.
And
So
what would you say happened?
I went, well, Oak pays for you and tells you that that we're off, and you know, to be careful because when you fight, you have to pay out on your own next time. So that happened, and this entire run was plagued with what I feared was gonna happen when I did a Nuzlocke. I got my first Pokemon after I got the parcel back. It was a Pidgey. I named it Spy because of the joke, and I explained this. The whole joke that birds were killed off in other government spies, right?
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
Okay, so I take Spy out to go get some training. Yeah, it's like a level 2 Rattata, Spy's like a level 4 Pidgey, and at like 3/4 health. And I'm like, Spy can handle this. This was like right before Viridian. Spy's first ever fight, I send Spy out because like he was at a fourth health because I caught him.
Hmm.
That Rattata immediately crit and killed Spy out the gate.
Ooh, so what I'm hearing is no top percentage Rattata.
Oh, that was a top percent Rattata.
That was a top percentage Rattata.
It killed my Pidgey, and my Pidgey had 2 levels on it and was at 3/4 health.
All I can say is I feel sorry for you, Jacob.
And then, I did that. I didn't even get to the rival fight because I stopped right before to make sure everything was right. I caught a Rattata, ironically. At the victory, like right before the victory road, like the place to the right of the Meridian City.
They're calling.
Yeah,
We can wait though.
and so what happened after that was I got a Rattata, and ironically enough, I have a level advantage. I find a Pidgey, and I'm like, I could do the in the Pidgey crit and kill the Rattata.
Vengeance. Vengeance.
So to recap, I lost my first rival fight because of a crit from a Charmander. I lost my first Pidgey to a crit from a Rattata. I lost my Rattata to a crit from a Pidgey.
Definitely sounds like you've had one heck of a start.
After that, the whole, like I said, the audio was scuffed and it was not coming along the best. So, well,
I
after
see.
that, we get the run that I have eventually uploaded, which, oh boy, I started at around 2 in the afternoon. It has not been uploaded till 11 at night, I think it is right now.
It is 12:28 for me, so yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah. Fun fact: there are a few delays in that. One was me learning my editing software because I didn't do that beforehand because I didn't decide to do a let's play until today. I had other plans, but decided I wanted to do something for an upload today anyway. I learned that rendering the video after you do it, especially because I wanted the big high resolution thing, took about an hour and a half, and it took about equally long to upload. Other than that was me editing the software and learning how to do overlays on the screen and editing and cutting. And the biggest thing that I still don't have a solution for is audio files. Because I want to do an audio overlay, right? Over like the first bit of the game before I get into the gameplay, explaining what the nuzlocke is and what's going to be happening, as per normal. Any good Let's Play, I think, would have that, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. That is true. But also, there's also the
Problem
fact
is,
that basically everyone knows what
mhm,
nuzlocke is by now. Everyone and
I
their
still decided
mamas.
to do the proper. I decided to still do the intro because I know there are a few people, like family members and other friends, who don't know Pokemon like that, so they don't know what a Nuzlocke is.
Oh, trust me, I know. I know.
So that happens,
And
and
I think I got the
what
setup
happens
going.
is, did you?
Yep. Shall I?
So what? Show
You
you
want
what?
to? Do you want to keep talking like more of the background stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Before you get into it, the biggest thing. Oh my god, this is probably the most scuffed bit of editing I did. By the way, the editing itself was like an hour and a half, very small. I didn't trim much of it out, but
Mm-hmm.
see, I learned how to edit. I learned how to break it into pieces and cut what I wanted. But that's the audio file. See, I have two recording softwares right now. One was supposed to be for audio files, but I couldn't get it to detect my headset. So I couldn't like record my overlay. So then I decided I'd just use my other one, which was for screen captures and recording gameplay. Well, that one doesn't do audio only. So I had to get a video file and then fight with it to convert it to an MP3 file to then port it into the video.
Yeah, no, that honestly sounds like a pain.
So that happened, and so oh my god. But I still loved doing this. I want to say that now, like how it came out, I adored it. I loved it so much.
And
I
I could.
didn't think I would. I didn't think I would love doing Nuzlocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did it because here's my reasoning. I'm gonna do a lot of random ADHD bullshit on my channel,
Hang on, what is this?
so
New timeout points.
there is going to be no consistency to the content I put out, aside from maybe Pokemon right now, because it's the one of the most accessible things out there that I can do right now because of my very limited setup. I just want to clarify this now to whoever sees this. I am not a PokeTuber. My video content may say otherwise, but I swear I'm not.
He's just a big old Pokemon fan, people.
I do. And honestly, I'll say it right now. I may have only done Pokemon content right now, but Digimon is still better. I'll do it. I'll
Jay.
start the Fires of Gondor.
So one, I'm pretty sure I can already start that myself. And two, I told everyone that you haven't done content creation in like 3 years. So your last thing was
3 years.
Gundam.
3 years. It was good, but I'm going to be honest, hidden a lot of the older videos that I did because they're really stuff, and I don't want to take them down. I'm going to keep them hidden and maybe one day go back to them. But for
Mm-hmm.
now, I wanted to like have a fresh kind of start, like into me properly putting forth the effort.
Okay, I guess
So
that's fair.
I'm going to be doing a lot of random shit. Just saying, like it may be Pokemon one day, it may be the most gruesome, grueling Dark Souls video the next week, to happy-go-lucky Slime Rancher, to talking about the intricacies of a political network in Final Fantasy.
You're
There's
saying
going to be no consistency.
you're saying this right now. If you're going to be doing something like that, I am going to be expecting Shortcake to be in call with you at this point because you know how he gets when you give him something like a topic that he likes, especially like
I know,
game lore.
I know. For now, I decided Let's Plays are a lot easier to manage, which is why I'm doing that for now.
And speaking of Let's
Uh,
Plays, before I even get started with this video, let me ask. Plenty of people usually start out with this game for whatever reason. What was your reasoning for this? Like,
my reasoning was, I think whenever I thought, what Pokemon game do I want to, I decided, what am I going to do? So then I was like, I was going to
oh
do
wait,
a challenge thing, and I was like,
oh
I'll just do
sorry, wait,
Pokemon
wait,
Let's
wait,
Play, right?
wait, sorry. My headset got disconnected, so I missed that. So your
All right.
reasoning was what?
So I got up and I was like, well, I better start recording. And I was like, why not a let's play? Let's plays are easier to manage, and I just like playing games rather than the video setup because I don't really have. I wanted content now rather than the whole wait a week and edit it over the week kind of deal.
Mhm.
And while I'm doing let's plays, I can get the skills for it. So I figured I'm gonna do a let's play. Well,
Yes,
I've been watching a
Shadow.
lot of Nuzlocke.
Bad digi headset.
Yeah, well, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon content recently, so I went, let's do Pokemon. Because
Hmm.
Pokemon's really accessible, and a lot of people like Pokemon. And I know my family loves Pokemon. I love Pokemon, and it gives me something to talk to them about. And like my cousin Baden was up, and I talked to him about it, and he gave me a lot of support. Like I don't even understand what was happening because I showed him some very specific section of the video, and he was laughing his ass off and went, I'd watch your shit." Because I mean, even with the bad quality, there's a certain appeal to it. He told me, and a lot of people told me that. And I'm very, very flattered. But
Actually,
the
yeah,
main reason
there
I chose,
there is appeal to that.
I decided it's my first ever Nuzlocke, and I was like, Leaf Green's like probably like when I first got into Pokemon. Like Black and White was my first one, like my first Pokemon physical cartridge I played through. Minus Pokemon Ranger, which was technically Pokemon Ranger was my first Pokemon, but we're excluding side games,
Hey,
so it was
Pokemon
white.
Ranger is
It was
awesome,
white.
so we include it. We
I
include
do.
Ranger.
I never, as a kid, I never beat that Salamence. I know where I got, and then I beat it like a year and a half ago. I went back to it, and I never got through the stupid hideout because the stupid invisible floor panels and the changing, and it's no checkpoints.
Are you talking about regular
You can't.
Ranger or Shadows of Almia
Yes,
or
the regular.
the
Because you go through the
original?
hidden
Oh,
base of the evil people, and you can't see the screen behind you as you're running down. And you can't press on the floor panel that's about to light up, but you can't see the floor panel you're about to step on.
yeah, no, I get that
So
pain.
I never beaten it. But other than that, back to why I chose Leaf Green.
Hmm.
Uh, I like it's the original 151. I figured it's my first Nuzlocke. What was the first Pokemon game? Pokemon Red and Blue. But I wanted to play a more updated one, so I decided I'll play Pokemon Leaf Green. I have fond memories of Pokemon Stadium. Which is why I don't consider that my first Pokemon game because it was a spin-off game. I didn't really understand what I was doing, mainly
Okay.
because I remember the story vividly about why my first Pokemon game was Blue, technically Blue. I'll always tell the story because I love it. I didn't really know how to read at that point. I remember this. I didn't. I remember like words like earthquake and hydro pump, and I don't remember any of the names of knowing any of the names. I know now because I know what Pokemon are. I just remember when I do like the tournament. And it was Stadium 2 specifically because I recently found that out because I thought it was Stadium 1. Like within this year, I found that it was 2 because they added 2 to the N64 emulator on the Switch. And it has all the mini games I remember and the like the battle tower where you beat all the gym leaders instead of just the stadium. So it was that one with the Pokemon Blue cartridge plugged up to the bottom of the N64 controller. And I think it was blue or red because I got to choose, so I don't know which one it actually was, but it was one of those. And I didn't understand what was going on, but I got Charmander. Didn't understand it was asking, "Do you want to nickname your Pokemon?" and thought it was asking you, "What Pokemon did I want?"
Oh yeah, you told me
So
about this. You told me about this.
so I named it Pikachu. And yes, as like a 7-year-old, I knew how to spell Pikachu because I had the episode where Ash dies to a chandelier. That's one of the episodes I
Yeah.
had.
I
I
actually had
had
the
that
book for
episode.
that. I actually had the
And
book
I
for
had
that.
the original like first episode where Ash pisses off all the Spearows and Pikachu blows up the Pokemon Center.
Hmm.
I had those two. I had that episode, and I had the Pokemon 2000 movie on VHS and the original Pokemon movie. So
Stop messing with
I knew
stuff on
who
the screen.
Pikachu was.
No, I will keep messing with stuff on the screen just to annoy you.
And so I knew who Pikachu was. So, you know, I have a very fondness for the original 151, even though that's not my generation. My generation, I'll admit it, I'm kind of old. Well, young, that's the word, young. I'm kind of young. My generation was Generation 5.
I swear to God,
I
I
was
was
a
going
Gen
to
5.
kick. I would have reached through the screen and kicked you in your shins for calling yourself old. You're just a couple years younger than me, and my birthday just passed, man. Come on.
Well, I have a very big attachment to Leaf Green because like when I first got into like emulators and ROMs,
Hmm.
it was Leaf Green I played.
Okay.
My first ROM, I looked up Pokemon and was like, Leaf Green, that's got Venusaur on it. Venusaur's like the first Pokemon of the Pokedex. That must be the first ever Pokemon games, and played through that. I cannot tell you how far I got in that because I don't remember ever even getting to Surge's gym. So I don't think I ever got cut.
Mm.
And when I originally played Blue, which by the way I can guarantee it was the originals, because I remember the screen going all fuzzy every time I took a step because I was poisoned in the Viridian Forest. That's
Yeah.
how I remember how far I got. I never beat Brock because I don't remember Brock's gym. No, I had to have beaten Brock because I caught a Paris, and as a kid, I saw Paris and went, I have to have you. And I don't know why my child brain just had to have a Paris. It was just
It
cool.
was same for me.
I
Same for
only caught
me.
I only caught the Pokemon I thought were cool as like a tiny child, and that was Charmander, who I had Pikachu.
Hmm.
Um, I
Charmander.
had Caterpie. I think I had Caterpie because Caterpie turned into Butterfree,
Hmm.
and I had a Paris.
So I'm gonna say this: when I was a child playing Blue, um, I was like tiny, tiny, so like 4 years old kind of thing. I would sneak into my brother's room, get his Game Boy, and I would turn on the game. At first, it was Pokemon Silver that I was doing it, so I played on his hack game for a little bit. But then I swapped over to Pokemon Blue. One of the first things I did is okay. One of the things I vividly remember is running around Viridian Forest, seeing how many Pikachu I could capture. Because I reset that game multiple times over and over again, seeing how lucky I could get with finding a like three Pikachu here, or then doing another run trying to see where the heck are all the damn Pikachu. So yeah, that was definitely my experience with the original. But as far as I got in it, it was annoying to say the least. Like I hated having to realize that I only had a limited number of steps for the Safari Zone. But I'll say I got to
Yep.
Blaine, but I never battled Sabrina.
I don't remember Sabrina's gym like when I played it way back when, like when I forgot in the emulators. I don't remember Sabrina about fighting. I
You know
remember
why?
fighting Erica. I
You know
remember fighting
why?
Erica.
You need to get some sort of tea or whatever drink over to the guard that's blocking the gate to
Ah,
some. Yeah, that that was what stopped me because I could never
I
figure out where
never.
I was supposed to go. Now let's
Yeah,
see if you
but
can
I
figure it
I
out at
never beat.
least.
I never. The last gym I had gotten had to be
Hmm.
the fifth gym. No, fourth gym.
Erica's number
It had to
4.
be. It was after Erica.
Koga, poison guy.
Wait, did I even? I don't remember Koga's gym because I'll tell you now. The only time I ever joined Koga's gym was in Let's Go Eevee, because I was like, "This is your gym? What?"
Hmm. Hmm.
I'd never done it. That's how I tell you my reaction uh, to how to it in Let's Go was my first time. But I chose Leaf. Back to the original question: why did I choose Leaf Green? Um, I don't know. I figured it was like first generation of Pokemon. It's like the original. I want to do that one.
So you're not like some Gen 3 fan out there then?
I Gen 3 has my favorite starter of all time.
Never played Pokemon Red/Blue. Why, bro? And you said it had your favorite starter in it.
My
So
favorites.
I got two
I
guesses. I got
can't.
two
I'm
guesses.
so torn.
Is it Trico
I
or is it Mudkip?
It's Mudkip. I was never
Hmm.
really a fan of Trico. I'll be honest.
Hmm.
He's kind of cute, but like Mudkip was my boy. I know why I liked Mudkip, and Mudkip is technically my favorite because at my heart I will always be a Mudkip because my first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game I was a Mudkip and everyone else was a cool ass Charmander or Chimchar or whatever, and they were all like, "Oh, look at me," and I'm like, "Oh, you're a Pikachu, you're a Charmander," and then I learned Mud Slap.
Yes, people. That's what does it for him. He learns fucking mud slap.
Yeah, I learned mud slap, and I specifically remember everyone. I don't remember anyone else home. I remember my little mud kip home. I was like little, like you walk in and it's got a little moat around it, and you got a little mud bed that you lay in, and I fucking loved it. It was so cute. And my partner was a Chikorita, which is my favorite starter of Gen 2. Screw all of you people. Chikorita will always be my favorite. I know Meganium's kind of underwhelming, but screw you.
Hey, you're talking to the person who grew up with Gen 2 as his main thing. I played through all
I
three.
I love
Chikorita is
Meganium. I wish Meganium had kept the head leaf. I just think just having the head leaf would look so much nicer.
it's a cute Pokemon, very beautiful,
I
but
also I also I love Venusaur. I
it is
love
Gen
Venusaur.
2 hard
Like
mode.
I love Venusaur, I'm gonna be honest. But I
Hmm.
wish instead of getting all the warts, he kept all the little spots and the shapes all over him that Bulbasaur and Ivysaur have. I just feel like it's kind of lost in his final stage.
Well, he became a giant toad. He's not
I
totally
know
off. He's not Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's totally awesome.
he is. I love him, and I have to say I love Venusaur more than the other starters because as a kid I chose the one that no one loved, and it became my favorite. And plus,
I,
Bulbasaur's the best because he's objectively the cutest.
I'm going to say two things. One, that joke went right over your head, and two,
I
I
know.
I
He's totally
definitely
awesome. He's a toad.
oh oh no, I have an idea for a Pixelmon server. Oh god, no Shadow, no. And second thing is with Bulbasaur, I played through Pokemon Gen 1 a lot, and I definitely picked up on the thought that, okay, so Bulbasaur is definitely the best for going through these gyms here. Because he beats Brock, he he beats Misty, he
And he's
resists
resistant to Surge.
Surge. Yeah, yeah.
And then
He,
Erica can't do shit against him, and he has Headbutt.
and Erica, she can't really touch him either. Granted, I can't touch him either, but yeah. Koga, he can't do much. I'll,
There's a poison type. Can't poison a poison type.
and I'll
Well,
probably
yes, you
have a.
can. Actually, you can. Before Gen 4, Gens 2 and 3, you can poison a poison type with Twin Needle, but it's only accessible by Beedrill.
Remind me about that one. And
I
don't forget,
love obscure crap like that.
yeah. And I knew he was weak to Blaine, but by then I already had Pokemon that could deal with freaking Blaine.
Well, by the time you're kind of guaranteed to have something to deal with Blaine because you need a
Hmm.
water type to get to him. So you know what I mean? You're guaranteed to have something for Blaine.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. That's also why I found out that Pikachu and Raichu could learn Dig after
Oh
excuse
yeah,
me, after
my
watching
right. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that
mhm,
one. I know that one because
Pokemon Diamond
um
and Pearl the series.
no, because
No,
I had it was recently like within my high school to nowadays. I forget which game it was. I had a Raichu, and because my dumbass until this year did not realize stone evolutions don't get levels anymore after they evolve outside of Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon.
you mean moves, not levels.
Moves. Yeah, they don't get moves via level. So my dumbass, I forget which game it is, has a Raichu. It's Let's Go. Let's go, Ippy. I have a Raichu. Um, and knows Brick Break, Slam,
Hmm.
Dig, and Thunder Punch because
Oh,
I'm TMing it.
so yeah, I learned early on. Stone Evos don't get moves like that, and I hate
Vaporeon,
them.
Jolteon, and Flareon do. At
I
level
didn't,
15 each. At 15, each of them respectively gets their Ember, Water Pulse, or Thunder Shock.
and remind me, what level is the Eevee that you get in Celadon?
I don't remember. I never got
I'm pretty sure it's in the 20s.
it. You act like me as a child ever found that.
I found it because I like to explore things.
Did you talking to the person who had learned when I didn't need cut anymore? I got rid of it, never cut down anything else ever again because I didn't need it to progress.
You say that, but once they hand you that them noodles at the game corner or whatever, you're going to wish you had cut. I don't know what I'm
I suppose
saying.
that's true. Let me go pull up that this YouTube video here so I can get your keep up because if you're ready to go, I think that's all the background I needed for why I chose. You got any other questions for me?
Um,
actually.
you ready to get this party started?
Yeah, one thing, the audio may be a bit scuffed, and by a bit, I mean a lot.
Dude, you're talking to the guy who started out with a Pokemon Let's Play video series for Sword and Shield using his goddamn cell phone. I'm pretty sure
Oh.
I understand how scuffed works. You do not have to apologize about that. Which by the way, I'm not continuing that series, you guys. Fuck that. Sword and Shield, no
uh,
go. Sorry, Sokka and Suki. Your love will never prosper in
fun,
that game.
fun fact, fun fact, while I was getting this video uploaded, I found my original video back when I originally tried to do YouTube in like middle school, and I
Oh
was
boy.
recording my PC screen of Light Bulb on Roblox.
Post it.
No, no, it's already posted. I'll send you the channel later.
Yes.
I loved Roblox. By the way, I remember this. I remember this video. I don't know if it ever went up.
Also,
Like
Shadow, we are
Roses is
not
still in.
fighting.
I'm not.
Roses.
No, I'd win obviously, but I mean,
What? No, you would not. What are you going on about?
but Roses. It's this horror game on Roblox. It's so freaking pretty. Like I went into it right, and like all my experiences have been like Brick Bronze or something else, right? That you gotta be so with Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
This one is first person. Also, by the way, like I can't see what anyone says in the chat because my background of my character is white
Yeah, I know.
when I'm lit up. So anyway, with that happening, it's like first person, right? So it doesn't. It's really pretty, and it doesn't even look
Hmm.
like Roblox. And like I remember my exact line was like, "Guys, this is Roblox," and I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. It has you your friend goes to I remember the story. Your friend goes to record like a horror film, right, for a film contest at an abandoned asylum. And he doesn't come back for a week and you go and find him. It's like what 30 Robux right now. I might go back and do a series on it. Honestly, it was like the first thing I ever tried to do. I honestly think I might do a series on it.
Go for it.
It might be
Also,
short, but
did you see what Shadow said in chat? Pick
Pixelon?
Pixelmon go to 1.20.1.
Oh, yeah. I saw fun fact. I saw Mikey M and JTV do a Pixelmon thing. It was like I think 2 years old by now. No, or
Yes. Yes.
Dynamaxing is in it. Z moves are in it. I didn't know Galar was in it, and
And
oh,
the
like they have
oh
Totem
wait,
Pokemon.
there's one more thing in
They
it.
have the all.
The anti Mikey trap.
That's an anti-me trap. I would fall for that too.
I'm not versed in Minecraft, and even I can do that. I love how they came up with it.
But
Hey, you know what? That's what I'm
but
going to do if we do a Pixelmon series. I'm going to make a trap just for you.
oh, don't do that. I mean, by the way, if we do that, I have looked into Pixelmon. I'm going to do some. Am I allowed to curse on your channel? Or are we keeping it PG?
Yes, we are allowed to curse. I'll be making
Okay,
this on my days off starting right now. All right, Jojo, go for it.
okay. I'm gonna be doing some fucky shit because you know what I learned? How the
What?
ultra dimension works. And like every
Oh,
time you go into the
true.
portal, it's one of like hundreds of thousands of randomized worlds. But you know the best part? You can like set a waypoint there or slash home there. So I
Mm-hmm.
entirely plan to do that and just live in the ultra dimension and be
Hmm.
an interdimensional traveler. And because of that, I demand I start with a Poiple.
So just saying this right now, Kohai. Um, if you want to do something like that, we would need to join like an official Pixelmon server, or we would need JoJo to be setting up that kind of thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, does he know about the new update for it? Apparently not.
Did,
We do
did,
not.
wait, can we get bikes? Like Cyclozar bikes? Can I trick my Cyclozar bike out and make it for card games?
He said yes. Oh wait, he's going. I don't know. Okay, so we can.
We
Cyclozar is at least in the game, so we can definitely ride on it. My God,
with turn 3, my Cyclozar goes up to 4 speed counters, which lets me summon Rayquaza in attack mode.
dude, this is a Pokemon TCG, not Yu-Gi-Oh. But fine, I activate my recycle card so I can get back the revive that you destroyed last game. Oh freaking no! All right,
I
all
don't know
right.
if there's been any art of it, but I need art of like the Scarlet and Violet protagonists, like Nemona and the main character, or like the two main characters playing Yu-Gi-Oh on the back of Maridon and Koraidon.
We could always ask Sparkly, or I could ask someone I know to commission that kind. Wait, oh my God, that's the kind of thing I would need for my duelist lock video thumbnail thing.
But
Unfortunately, it's going to be
we've
in
been
black
going for
too.
I don't know how long. I think it's about time we get to
31 minutes.
the
We just
Nuzlocke.
we just
Yeah,
broke
let's
31
get to the
minutes.
Nuz. Yeah, let's get to the first ever Nuzlocke. Apologies for any audio scuff. My microphone might not be the best.
Let me just say, you're on my channel right now, so scuff audio is a normal thing here. So, without further ado, all you lovely nerds and nerdettes, I'm Zexo Digisan Ash. He's J Wolf. Let's get into the reaction. I'm going to need a test dummy, so who's down for it? Not it. By the way, since you said something about the chat, I just went ahead and moved it over to the screen, Jake. Uh,
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it
that should be fine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay, and welcome to Pokemon Leaf Green. This will be my first
Yeah,
ever
by the way,
attempt
I'll buy
to
it.
Nuzlocke a
I can't
Pokemon
even
game.
hear the game
Now,
audio,
if you're
so noted. I
unfamiliar
need
with
the
what a
game audio
Nuzlocke
louder
is,
for later,
I
for
will
next time.
cover the 5 rules I will be using in my own. Number 1, if any
Shut
Pokemon
up.
enter
Yeah,
the
my
battlefield
mic is
as a
so
neutral for the
different for
rest of the
recording
game.
than it is on
Step
my
2,
earbuds.
I can only catch the first encounter of each
no,
Pokemon.
God,
like,
I
If a
can't hear
Pokemon faints,
shit through my
I lose a
headset.
chance to catch that
wait,
Pokemon,
are you watching my
and I
stream?
can no longer get a Pokemon
Yeah.
from that route. Number 3 is I
Oh
must
crap, is it because
retrieve
you're
every
is
Pokemon
is it
I
like
find.
Yes, it's
yeah,
coming
is
through.
like my
It,
audio
Some
quality
Pokemon
that bad?
then become
no,
attached
no, no, no.
and do
Let,
not want to
let me
leave,
pause it.
making
Let me pause it.
it when you lose a Pokemon.
So, one, I have some shit turned down because it usually gets so loud in my ears, and then I have to start balancing stuff. And
Oh, okay.
two, uh, one, your voice sounds pretty different, but it also sounds
Uh,
extremely clear. So I don't know why you're
through
complaining
my
about. I don't know why you're complaining
oh
about
wait,
audio scuff.
does my voice sound better like in the pre-recorded video or through my like how you hear me now? Because that's two different modes of audio device.
Yeah, pre-recorded video. Like you were saying, your audio sounding scuff and all. It sounds clear to me. Hell, you sound like one of those people that actually does Nuzlocke content, or at least content like
Okay,
this
well,
for opening.
okay. Well, my what I'm using right now that you hear me with through now is like my Skull Candy Bluetooth headset, and what you hear me with through the video is my like cheap $15 glowy LED headset.
Yeah, those headsets are pretty good. So, all right.
I picked it up purely for the mouse, but it just so happened to come with a headset, and I meant to like I decided I'd put it to use.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can
But
just turn this up a little bit, and then y'all in chat let me know if you guys can hear it.
I could tell you if I could hear it, I'm like listening.
All right, I'm pressing play. Or, well, I'm gonna just rewind a bit since it was just a few seconds in. Let's see. There we go. So, how's
I
that
noticed
sounding?
the opening was always kind of quiet. Like if I turn it all the way up, I can hear it. I think I turned the audio gets louder in game later in the
Hello,
video.
everybody. I'm Jay, and
All
welcome
right,
to
so I just
Pokemon
fixed
Leaf
it.
Green. This will be my first ever attempt to Nuzlocke a Pokemon game. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a Nuzlocke is, I will cover the
So,
Oh
what
yeah,
do you
five
that's
guys
rules
better.
think?
I will
That's
be
better.
using in my own. Number
Okay.
1, if any
Oh,
Pokemon
oh yeah,
faints,
it's kind
they
of
are no
quiet, but
longer
like
usable
if you
for the
turn it
rest
all the
of
way up, like
game.
you should be able to hear it.
Number 2,
Noted. I don't know
I
how
can
to
only catch
increase
the
my
first
mic
encounter of
volume.
each route. If the Pokemon faints, I lose the chance to
I
catch
could probably help you
that
with that.
Pokemon and can no longer
But
Yeah.
return from that route.
I
Number
will
3
turn you
is I
up.
must nickname every Pokemon I find. This is because by
All
I
right,
mean, when
nicknaming
there
we're
we
them,
not
go.
I
talking,
then
you
become
can hear it.
attached to them and do not want to lose them, making
I can hear it a bit.
when you
Okay.
lose a Pokemon, hit that
It's a
button.
lot better,
Number
like
4,
if you're watching
this
the video
increases chance.
itself.
If I find a
Yeah, that's
Pokemon
fair.
I
That's
already
fair.
have caught, I
Like
get
I
to
hear
have
it
another
clearly
encounter on that
since it's going
route
through my headset.
until I find something I've yet
Yep.
to catch. And this
I
includes
also
the Pokemon I have caught or the
I also
evolution
only got
of
like
the
one
Pokemon I
bit of
have
my headset
caught
on because the other
previously.
one has my earbud in
And
it.
number 5, if I
Okay.
lose a battle at any point,
And I only
lose
have
the
my
game
computer at like
regardless
30 out of
of that
100 because
Pokemon
we're talking and
or
I keep
box
hearing
that I get to
myself
battle.
come through it.
Meaning, losing a
That's
single
fair.
battle means the game is over and I lose the Nuzlocke.
But I think I got the
Okay.
5
That
rules
said,
right. Like I
without
didn't look
further
it
ado,
up. Like that's the 5
go
rules I
ahead and
honestly thought of
hopefully
off the top of my head
die.
that I was pretty sure was the thing.
Over.
Yeah. If a Pokemon faints, it's no longer usable. Can only catch the first encounter. All must be nicknamed. You can play with Dupe's Claws or play without it. It's
I
up to
played
your
with Duke's
preference.
Claws.
And any battle means the run ends. So this is the one I've seen people usually using all the time nowadays. Was but back when it was first starting, some people were also using the rule that hey, if you still got Pokemon on your PC, you can run with it.
I was gonna go with any battle means the run ends because it makes things more tense.
I mean, yeah, that.
Definitely provides more of a challenge.
I mean,
And
yeah, but
I definitely
that's what most Nuzlocks now are nowadays. They've just evolved, like a Pokemon. Seems like you're not doing item lists or not item lists. No, not doing no items in battle, so it's
I
not
want
going
it
to
to be
score.
fun, not impossible.
Jacob, I'm saying this right now. I've watched someone named the Dry Bread. He does runs with just solo Pokemon and no items
Yeah,
in battle.
I could solo Emerald with Mudkip because there's only like 4 grass specialists.
Anyone can solo Emerald with Mudkip. Alpharad did that. Alright, well, getting back to the video.
Yeah.
And I lose the Nuzlocke.
Let's see.
So
Let
that
Jay
being
know I
said,
could get him a
let's hop
custom
right in
starter when I get the server
and
up and running.
hopefully not
I want
die.
Playful.
So just go ahead and open up my stream. That way you can
Alright,
also
a
keep an
new
eye on
day, a
chat.
new adventure.
I am. I'm
Let's
watching.
head
That's why
out.
I told him.
Okay.
Alright, Professor Oak, I want my Pokemon. Hey, wait, don't go out.
Hey, wait, don't go out. It's
It's
unsafe.
Wild
Wild Pokemon live in the
You'll
grass.
need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
I don't know
Also,
why.
just to let you know,
Pokemon Lab.
Yeah.
I don't know why, like, my rival's accent keeps changing and I notice it. So at first he's like in New York, then he's like just me, then he's a weird hybrid of the two,
Jason?
and then he just sounds like he's bored and finished with
That's
life.
right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Jay. There are 3 Pokemon.
I don't know why,
here.
but hearing your voice through a recording sounds.
The Pokemon are held
It's
inside
nice.
these
It's kind of
Pokeballs.
fun. With you
When I
being a
was
call
young,
too.
I was a serious Pokemon trainer.
Also, why
But
did you
now,
not change
in
the
my
text
old
speed to
age,
fast?
I have only these 3 left.
It matches
You can have
my
them. Go
like
on,
my casual
please.
reading speed.
Jason, hey,
Even then, my reading
there.
speed's a little
What about me?
faster. But I mean,
Be
Fair
patient,
enough.
Jason. You can
I
have
didn't
one
think.
too.
I also didn't think to do it.
I want Bulbasaur. I don't care about the other 2. Give me Bulbasaur. Yes.
Running into
I
this
wanna
just
go
like Ash
Earth-type
fucking
Bulbasaur.
Ketchum.
It is a very energetic Pokemon.
Oh hey, you got a little
Bulbasaur.
layout. Nice.
So I want to give it against the Bulbasaur. Well, challenge rules demand.
Yeah, I
you
took
sort
advantage of the
calm
fact that it's
down
a Game Boy
and
thing, so I could just put them on like the little black sides where the Game Boy thing sits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's not a proper layout, but like I think I want to like record a bit before I do that. I just want to do some content for now.
I mean, hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Palm? Palm is spelled with an L, yeah. Palm. Because you get like a little palm tree on your back when you're a Venusaur. If you live that long.
If he lives that,
Jason, I'll
god
take this one,
dang!
then. And Jason received the Charmander.
Why you gotta do that to the
Right.
Bulbasaur,
And
Jay?
I assume I can't just
What? I didn't.
Okay, well,
Oh, right. If you listen, what? It's a
Jay, I think
That
nuzlocke.
let's
would
do a
probably
fight.
be mine.
Wait, Jay, let's check out our Pokemon. Come
Yep.
on, I'll take you on. Good,
Thank
this
you.
is the battle tutorial now. I don't
I
remember
forgot
there
I
being
put
a
that in
battle
there
tutorial
before.
for these games.
No, that was my tip.
It's Charmander.
Have fun knocking some heads. All right.
I have not.
I don't know. I don't
I've
want you
had
to point
many
your gun at.
Pokemon battles. I understand how to do it. As long as this doesn't open with a crit
Even
from
more
Charmander,
reason.
I think I'll be fine.
You're kicking off heads in MK. What are you talking?
Fight, tackle.
Might I add that I did not remember there being a
Yes.
battle tutorial in Leaf Green?
Charmander, use Scratch. Just don't be a crit.
Yeah, that
Tackle.
honestly threw me off when I
Ooh,
first played it.
ha! A crit. I am going
I also
to
love
win.
how cheerful you sound saying you got a crit.
Bulbasaur is clearly better than the fire lizard.
Yes, yes.
Why
One more
wouldn't you
hit,
be? I
Bulbasaur.
got a
Oh,
crit.
I don't like that. Ha!
Yes.
Tackle. A second crit.
Unnecessary
My
critical.
luck is amazing. This run is going to be and 69 experience.
Nice.
Nice. This run is off to an amazing start.
Yep, I'm liking this already.
I defeated rival Jason. What? Unbelievable.
I'm just gonna.
I picked the wrong Pokemon. No, you're just super unlucky.
Super unlucky. Yeah, that's right.
Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and you're.
So just gotta know this. Why Jason?
Uh, well, because like I knew I was picking Bulbasaur, right? Because that's
Mm-hmm.
like my Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my firstborn cousin, like my first cousin, the second oldest,
Mm-hmm.
is Jason, and his starter for Kanto is Charmander. So I knew that my rival would have Charmander and Pidgeot and Gyarados, which are all staples on his Gen 1 team.
Hmm. Wait, on your cousin's Gen 1 team or on Blue's
Yeah,
Gen 1 team?
yeah, he.
Okay,
No,
so
my
your cousin.
cousins. He likes Pidgeot. He likes Gyarados. He likes Charizard. So
So
like,
he is
I was
100% Blue.
so yeah. That's why I did it. So
Okay.
like my team, I always would go with that is not his. That is a counter. As I had Bulbasaur, like I had Dodrio or Farfetch for my bird.
Yes.
I like that trio.
I love Dodrio.
And
Dodrio. Yeah.
I Dugong's Gen 1, right?
Yeah, Dugong and Seal.
Yeah, I like Dugong.
There's
I
a
think
whole
I.
episode where Misty goes back to her gym and
Oh yeah.
yeah, Seal evolves into Dugong.
Yeah. I like Spheal better, gonna be honest.
True.
But I forget my water type is. If I ever have one, like it's so hard
Lapras,
to remember what my gen.
Tentacruel.
As a kid, I never had Lapras. As a kid, Tentacruel terrified me because I was afraid it was going to Gigantamax before that was a thing and destroy a city.
Oh yeah, that is true. There was
Uh,
Goldeen. There was
no, I
Horsea.
never used a Goldeen. No, not Horsey.
Did you use the vagina?
No, not Glacier. I genuinely
Starmie and
can't
Starmie.
remember. Genuinely can't remember. It might have been Starmie. I do like Starmie. No, because I played Leaf Green. I got Slowpoke. It was Slowbro.
Okay.
Or it was Starmie because both. Is it weird that the only psychic types are Leaf Green exclusives?
Uh, I can do a quick check. Hold up.
No, they're both Leaf Green exclusive. I looked into that before. They are. Slowpoke and Starmie are Leaf Green exclusive.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, that is honestly a surprise.
Oh, I can tell you why I don't remember having a water type, and I just think it'd be Starmie.
Okay,
Dratini learned Surf,
that makes more sense.
and I had a Dragonite.